brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Charlotte. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And that play gets nothing, so no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3 plays, no first downs, time for fourth down.
You spend all week developing your opening script. What are you going to do when you get the ball for the first time, Mike? Well, I promise you, it wasn't go 3 and out and punt. But give credit to the defense. Nice job getting off the field here early. Get the ball back to your offense.
Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Gibbs. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
One more time, they tried Gibbs. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a third time and take their chances?
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. That his first touchdown this year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. On second down, it's Brooks. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Some read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. On comes the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's down the field and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. The Panthers will take their first timeout.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That's caught by Gibbs. To the pylon, he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Lions looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Panthers nothing.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he will score! Ja'Tavion Sanders! Touchdown, Carolina. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Wes Watkins takes it from the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. The Lions called their first timeout.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They hand it to Gibbs. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Levis. A throw left side, gonna be intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. He works free, right side. And he's gonna bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Panthers. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers are able to edge a bit closer. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Levis. Now he takes off. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Watkins motioning over. On 1st down, Levis. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. That's right side and brought in by Williams. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. Watkins motioning over. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Levis to throw it here on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And That's exactly what they did. After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Now, Levis. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Boswell's kick is good. And the Lions going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Joshua Carty to kickoff.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Throwing is Levis. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy. So if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be taken down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A run on first and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown Carolina. Cardi now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers are able to cut the deficit to 10. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
They'll run with Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second and 6. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Here's a second and 6. Levis. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run here. Warren, 1st down and more. And he will score. Game on. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Panthers. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Panthers are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Wes Watkins gonna bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. On play action, here's Levis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Levis. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That pickup, good for 29 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal. Here's Gibbs. Marked down at the 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. One more time, they tried Gibbs. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Levis has the offense back at the line with a 2-point try. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A quick throw. That's Leggett on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Get after him, offense!
Now, a big third down.
Let's go! Make a play here! Take it to him!
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. It's second down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.